Hi guys, I am Yogesh. Today I am going to discuss a very important topic, that is the object initializer and the collection initializer, which was introduced in C# 3.0, and you can see here, by writing a very small line of code you can initialize the objects of a class. Okay, so this particular approach is generally used in MVC, so that's why I am telling you that what is the object initializer and what is the collection initializer. The mean of object initializer is just to initialize the class object by using a new approach. So let me discuss about this, and let me create a new class. I'm just taking a new class, and my class name is the employee. In this employee class I am adding three parameters. First one is the emp id. These are the member variables of the class. Employee name and public string employee father name. Okay, now let me show you what is the traditional approach to initialize the object member variables. I am creating a new web form. In this web form I am just taking a label to show the output label. At the page load event I will initialize the object of the employee class and I will put some values. It is a very traditional approach and it requires more line of code. Okay, I successfully created the employee object. Now initialize the member variable of our employee object by using emp.empid. This is the member variable. In the same way I will put the name Yogesh Sharma and emp dot father name is a Sharma. Okay, in the same way I can initialize the other member variables also. I am just taking another object of employee class emp1, putting some value emp1, changing the name of employee, and no problem. Okay, so let me create a new object of the employee class 2 and 2 2 2. Give the employee ID 3 and the name of employee name is the Nitin Sharma, and the employee father name is the Sharma. Okay, so I want to add these objects into a list, so that's why I am creating a list with the employee class emp list. Okay, equal to new emp list. So in this emp list I will add the employee objects. Emp, this one is my first object, copied, paste 1 and 2. Okay, so you can see here that I created the object of the class and I put these objects into the employee list. To read the values of employee list I am just taking a for each loop. Employee emp obj in emp list. I am just reading the list object of employee class, put the value into the label1 dot text plus equal to emp object dot emp id, and after the id I am just taking the employee name, employee object dot employee name. let me set the default text of the label is empty. Now in browser you can see I get all the employee ID and their employee name. So I want a break line, I can put here to see the result separately. Now you can see the output, refresh it, and the all employee object values I have taken. Okay, this one is the traditional approach and it needs and is asking for very lines of code. So overcome of this problem in C# 3.0 we have the object initializer and the collection initializer. You can see C# 3.0 having a different or new way to initializing the object. Object initializer is used to assign values to accessible fields of an object at the time of creation of object without invoke the constructor. It means that you will initialize the object without creating the constructor. So how I can do this? Let me make this comment. Now I am going to telling you the latest approach of C# 3.0 to initialize the member variable of the class. Very simple task. Just create the list of employee. Okay, emp list, it is the object name, and after that you have to pass. Now I am going to initialize the employee member variables in this manner. Okay, I am not using the parenthesis, I am using the curly braces over here. Now to initialize or create the constructor of employee class, it is the approach to initialize the collection initializer. Okay, you can see the employee properties over here. Employee ID equal to 1, employee name equal to Yogesh Sharma, and if you want to initialize the another property also, you can initialize like this. Okay, now create a new employee. In this employee you will set the some employee properties. emp ID equal to 2, emp name equal to Vikas Sharma, and emp father name would be Sharma. That's it. In the same way I can also create the employee another object. Nitin employee ID equals to 3. So I have created and initialized the employee list into the list creation itself, and by using the for each loop I am just reading the member variable of the list. View in browser. Now you can get the same result which you have taken previously. Okay, so it is a very simpler approach to initialize the collection, but it takes, you can see here, to set the member variable I am just taking the 3, 3, 3, 9 and 4, 13 lines of code, but here you are adding only and only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 line of code, then you get the result. So this is the latest approach. Okay, it is also used to that the complex variables, like I'm just taking a public employee contact. I'm just taking a new class object emp contact, and I'm creating the class employee contact, public class employee contact. Okay, and in this contact I will put two variables, public string phone number and public string address. I am just taking two member variable. Okay, so this is a very it's have some complexity. So using the traditional approach, how I can do this? to perform this task, I am just taking another web form. In this web form, I am just taking the label to show the result, get the label, and at the page load event, I will initialize the employee class and I will get the values in the same way which you have done previously. So how I can do this? I am just telling the traditional approach first. Create the employee object, set the member variable. Let me copy from my last example, just copied it and pass it. Okay, uncomment. After adding these variables, now how you can initialize the another variable, employee detail. We have the employee contact, and in this employee contact I have to initialize the employee contact object. After adding this, then you can add employee contact dot phone number like this, 7575540. This is my phone number, and using emp dot employee contact dot address, you can get the address Pratap Nagar, Jaipur. Okay, so you can see here I also initialize the member variable of employee class, which is also a class object, and you initialize the class object in this manner. So if you want to read the data, you have to create the object of employee. Employee is a class name, emp obj in, but before it I have to create the list, and to employee and emp equal to new employee. Okay, in this employee you will pass the values. Employee I have already created, make it employee list. You can get also this video or this code from my website yogesh.net.com and ObjectInitilizer. You can get all the result. So I also mentioned the traditional approach to read the complex member variable of the class, just like this. You can see here where traditional approach, employee details. Yeah, okay. So go to the employee object, employee list. I just created the employee list. Then how I can read the values? Just write label1.text equal to emp object dot, you can see here employee contact dot address. Okay, so run it, then you will get the result. It's not showing anything. Why? Employee object plus equal to, and again execute this. It's not showing the result. Oh, what is the matter? Employee contact dot address and employee list. Okay, employee list is not initialized. Okay, got the point. Actually I didn't add the employee class into this object. So first of all I have to add the emp, because I created the emp object. Now run it again, and you will get the result. You can see here label is coming because I didn't clear the text of the label, so I have to make this clear. Remove the label text and execute this again, then you will get the result. So in this way you can initialize the complex member variable of the class and also get the value. But as we know that it's asking for the very much line of code, so make it comment and let me take a latest approach to initialize the complex variable. Okay, so first of all you have to create the list. In this list I am just taking the employee class, and this employee class let me initialize the member variable in such a way, new employee, and in this employee I can put emp id equal to 1, emp name equal to Yogesh Sharma, and emp father name equal to Sharma. Now come to the complex member variable. Here you can see employee contact. In this employee contact I will create the object of employee contact, and I can initialize the member variable like phone equal to 98875755540, and address would be, where is the address? Okay, address would be Pratap Nagar. Okay, in a single line of code you initialize the complex variable also. Everything is fine. Okay, so if you want to initialize another variable, you can do this. Put the comma. I have to take two curly braces. Put the comma, copied it, paste it. I am just changing the address. Sanganer, and the phone number is 12345678, and you want to change the employee name and employee father name. I am just taking here Bikash Sharma. Everything is fine. Now let me show you the result. Make this employee list, because I have done in for each loop employee list, so you can get the value over here in such a same manner. Let me execute. You will get the result. Okay, so if you want to get the another member variable, you can do this also in emp object dot employee name. Okay, put the break line here, br. Okay, execute, view in browser. You have get the result. So today you learned that how we can initialize the object and class collection member variables. To learn the MVC5, I will upload all the videos of MVC5. So please subscribe my channel, YouTube channel, and my YouTube channel is youtube.com/yogesh.net. This is my channel. In this channel you will get all the videos. Okay, so I have created the playlist of MVC and the web form also. Okay, so I am going to upload some videos based on AngularJS, JavaScript, jQuery. So please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching my video.